Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mason Reynolds. Probably wondering, what is this video? It's just me outside with this dachshund mug. I've been wanting to make a video like this for a while now. Kind of just me talking. This first one might be a little discombobulated and whatnot because there's really no format to this video. It's really just me expressing myself. So, this summer has been, honestly, one of the better summers I've had in my life. Let's start out with, last summer. Let's start with that. Last summer kind of sucked. There wasn't really anything good, but there really wasn't anything bad. Pretty much what I did was, we moved to this new place. And it's kind of far away. It's still in the same, town, but, it's not really close to any of my friends. I didn't have my driver's license yet. So, for really the entire duration of the summer, I just sat on my computer and played video games. I played Dark Souls. I don't know if anyone knows what that game is. There's 3 of them. And I played the first game. Then I played the second game at least. Realistically, I probably beat it around 7 to 10 times in the summer. And that's an excessive amount, but also the game, when you really think about it, it takes 40 hours to beat the game. Multiply that by 7 to 10 times. I don't remember how many times because my save files got deleted. And then I played Dark Souls 3 that summer. Probably beat that a couple of times. So really, my whole summer last year was kind of a waste. I didn't do anything. Hell, I wasn't even making YouTube videos back then. And I bring that up because that was so unfulfilling. This summer has been the polar opposite, as a matter of fact. I have a job now. I have my own car, a license. So I'm fairly busy. And we'll get into me being busy later in the video. But despite that busyness, I'm actually quite happy. You'll see me say a lot during the video. It's just me thinking. Well, yeah, as I was saying, I have a job, license, a girlfriend, So, I have a lot of things I have to do, and I've already gone on 2 vacations. One of them was in June. It was for a math competition. We went to Washington. That sounds kind of nerdy and boring. But really the competition was only 1% of it. We kind of just had fun. We went to Washington, messed around there. Messed around at our hotel rooms and whatnot. Actually a lot of fun. Then, actually a couple of days ago, I got back from my latest vacation. It was to Wildwood, New Jersey, where we went to this food pantry, and we helped out there along with a church organization. And the interesting thing is, one of my friends was saying, hey Mason, you're going on this church trip, but you're the most agnostic guy I know. But it was a very fun thing. I had a lot of fun, and not only did we work at this food pantry and help serve people, we also had fun at the boardwalk, and we went to the ocean and whatnot. It was a good time. And one of the biggest takeaways from that trip is when we were giving out food to people in the food pantry. The big takeaway for me that I found interesting is that the people, you'd be like, hey, at least for my job, I stood here, then I handed out pasta and sauce and whatnot, and then I'd be like, do you want this and this? And I would describe what we had. And a lot of times they'd be like, no, I don't need that. They would only grab what they really needed, and I found that very heartwarming. A little bit of hope in this world, because I would think, or most people I feel would think, there's a stigma. Or people would just be like, oh, I'm going to take everything because it's free and it's a food pantry. But no, people would only take what they needed. I found that heartwarming. And that trip was a lot of fun. It's always good to get out of the house for, a week or so and just enjoy life. Not that I don't enjoy life in the first place. I'm a very lucky person. I like to think so. A lot of people are sad or depressed. obviously everyone gets sad, I myself included, but I'm honestly always happy. Undeniably. I don't know if it's the way my neurological system is wired, or, to be honest, I really don't have anything to complain about. I have great friends, I have a great family, I'm smart, I have a lot going for me, and I can be thankful for that. Okay, so me being busy. Obviously, this YouTube channel, whatever you call it, is incredibly small. Like, I think it's 76 subscribers at this point. Super small. I'm sure not even many people are going to watch this video. That's perfectly alright with me. I don't make YouTube videos to monetization or any of that to make money. It's just, it's fun. It's a creative outlook. It's a way to spend time. And, I remember a while ago, I used to have this big thing where I would hate pride. I think pride would be the worst thing ever. And I used to think that, if you look at the definition of pride, it's like, oh geez, I don't remember. Something with like, I remember saying like a deep sensation or something with a self-inner, I don't remember the exact definition I found. But it made it sound really bad. But when you think about it, well, at least I've changed my mind about it, is that pride's a very good thing. It's taking really excitement in things that you've created, joy out of something which you've done. And I think that's a good thing, because if we didn't have pride, I don't think we would continue to do what we do. Like, whenever I make a YouTube video, it's so much fun. Even if I know they're not that high quality, you can tell my videos, like, I spend some time on it, but they're not the highest quality ever. I'm aware of that. But it's just fun. Even the last video I made, almost no one watched it, the toaster strudel ASMR one. It's a crappy video, but that was the point. It's a joke on ASMR. But even that, I didn't really have to edit at all. There was something prideful about making a video, which, I don't know, even if it wasn't that great, it was just prideful. And if I look at my older videos, I don't really, actually all my videos, I don't really like that much. Like my first video on this channel, that Clout God Chiefofbricks or whatever, I think that video's trash. Awful. But everyone I talk to, they're like, yeah, that's your best video. And I'm like, no, it's really not. It was made on a whim. Most of my videos are. The next video after that, oh geez, what was it? When Nothing's on TV. That video had mixed reception. I like the video. I think it has a better concept than the way it turned out to be. I think really it was a good video, but it had a lot of technical issues. Like, so we don't have the best, like, filming equipment or whatever. We just use our phones and whatnot. So we were filming on my friend's phone, which he had a nice camera, because he had an iPhone, whatever. It was one of the newer generations. So it was really nice. But then, like, the battery died and whatnot. So then we used my friend's other phone. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have waited. Oh well, whatever. And you can tell, like, it immediately drastically cuts, and you can see a very lower dip in quality. That's whatever. I would have recorded on my phone, but at the time, my camera on my phone was so bad. It was just really quite awful, if I'm being honest. Then I got a new one. Then my third video, what was it? I can't remember the order of my videos. I think it was cooking with Chiefofbricks. Yeah, that's honestly probably my favorite video I've ever made. I think it's the best one. I think quality-wise, it's not super long. See, as it's always on, when Nothing's on TV, that video is just way too long. A lot of pointless stuff. It's decent, but it's just a lot of pointless stuff. Cooking with Chiefofbricks, it's under 10 minutes, which I thought it hit the sweet spot for time perfectly. I thought it was funny. Obviously, it's not perfect. Audio issues. There's a lot going on. That's alright. Oh, geez. Then we had the Christmas special. Looking back on, well, at the time of making, I'm like, yes, this is going to be the greatest thing ever, but if you're trying to make a sitcom, looking back on it, I don't really like the video at all, the way it turned out. It's put a lot of work and effort into it, but it just, I guess it just didn't really work out very well. It got views, it's not really for it. I just don't like it that much. And then, I really haven't made an actual, like, video for the channel since. There's been videos, but the other videos are actually school projects, like, the chicken. That was a school project we made in global media, and I just thought it was good enough to upload on the YouTube channel. Then after that, the Great Gatsby one, also a school project. It was for English. We had to make a video on the Great Gatsby for our group. I think actually it's one of the better videos I've made. I think it's quite funny. Speaking from my perspective, of course. It was a better one, especially when we just shoot Tyler like 17 times. And we did that. That was an English project video, and we shot my friend Tyler 17 times. You would think we'd get in trouble. No, the teacher actually thought it was quite funny. Then the video after that, what was it? I can't remember right now. Crap. It was, it was, 50s found footage, I think that was the title. Don't remember. That one was good. I like how there was originally supposed to be 3 advertisements in that. Only turned out to be 2. I think that's a quality video. I like that one. Obviously my latest video Toaster Strudel ASMR. It was just a throwaway. It was a joke video actually. So the day before I created that, I was on Discord with my friends, and then I went to make a toaster strudel because, side note, I'm like super addicted to them, and I love toaster strudels. Like, I think they're amazing. Okay, now I'm like squinting. If you're wondering why I'm squinting, it's because the sun's literally right there. And I just wanted to film outside. I think it'd be a nice setting. If you're not looking at it. Okay. Could make the camera higher, but whatever. Oh yeah. So the day before I made the last video, I just went on Discord, and I just thought it'd be really funny if you go right next to the mic and just eat this toaster strudel, and everyone thought it was hilarious. You know, so I was like, all right. So we just had the idea that like I would just make a video of that, me eating a toaster strudel for ASMR. So the next morning, I woke up. First thing I did, I just got a toaster strudel and I ate it. See, that's the content you're getting on this channel. That's a joke video. That really isn't supposed to be taken serious. That's why it's only a minute. It's actually a 7-minute. I recorded 7 minutes of like me like opening the bag, putting it in the whatever, but I didn't keep all that because it's fairly pointless. Then we have this video where it's just me and talking in front of a camera. And I was thinking like last week or so. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's like a bug or something. I was thinking like last week or so that after I made that video, I kind of wanted to vow to make a video at least once a month. That still doesn't sound like very many videos. That'd be 12 videos a year. But just to upload more often, because it's a lot of fun making YouTube videos. It really is. Even if the quality isn't that great, I just have fun. Just the joy of creation, and me being busy, it's hard to make videos. Obviously, because I really wanted to make a movie over the summer. I had a couple movie ideas which are actually like out of the planning phase and were like ready. We just had to get props and whatnot. We completely planned them. We had a whole Google Doc, like multiple Google Docs, just writing down the ideas, starting outlines and whatnot. Getting these movies actually like quite ready to actually be made. Obviously, be done by a couple of high schoolers who are seniors now in high school. It's not going to be the greatest production ever, but it'd be wholesome fun to make something like that. And you know, in the future, I would love to, but as life goes, it's hard to do that. I would love to one day. Jeez, what we're talking about. So I have like terrible memory. There's a big bird over there. I have this terrible memory where I just forget things all the time. Snapchat notification. That's why I was swiping the phone. There's a bird over there. Huh. I have this terrible memory. It's quite unfortunate. Like I'd be honest. I feel like I could have like dementia or something when I'm older. I just forget things all the time, and this sucks. Like I'm good at school. Like I can study stuff. Okay, there's this bird coming up at me. Hold on. Let me move the camera. So I don't know if you can see that. There's a bird right there. It's a grouse bird. Where is that? That's been by our house recently because my mom and brother feed it. I guess it's now in my recording setup. What the heck? Okay, now it's just on the. All right, I'm gonna ignore it for the moment. It's harmless. It's just weird. Now I'm sure a lot of you watching this video, if you made it this far, probably no one. I'm okay with that though. It's just supposed to be for fun. Probably wondering why I'm like going off on so many tangents and whatnot. It's because this video has no structure. It's just supposed to be me talking. That's it. It's really nothing crazy. I was thinking about this actually like before I started making this video. I'm like, I kind of want to do this more often. Like even though I'm doing it right now, I want to make videos like this more often. Just me talking. Just an expression of myself and who I am. My dogs are barking. Huh. It's really, most of my videos are super highly edited. They might not seem like it, but I actually spend a lot of time editing. I enjoy editing stuff. It's just fun for me. Even if my videos aren't that great, they're okay at best. Yeah, so this mug, it's just a dachshund. We have like 3 dachshunds. Oh, actually, no. Crap, wow. Wow, we have 2 dachshunds at our house. We used to have 3. We had one named Blackie, and he looks just like this. He's like black. We have one dog named Blackie. Then we have his mother's name is Rosie. She's a lot shorter. Used to have another dachshund named Oscar, and he was Blackie's father. He passed away not fairly recently, a couple months ago. I'm not sad about that anymore. Damn, life happens. Things happen. He was an old dog. You know, dachshunds, they are notorious for having back issues because they're short and they're long. I'm sure there's an innuendo there or something. But dachshunds have back issues because they're primarily just their vertebrae. It just gives out over time. And he was a fairly active dog when, in his youth. But as time went on, he just couldn't do it anymore. And it was sad because it came to the point where so I do this a lot of times where like I have a train of thought and also it goes in my memory. I kind of forget where I'm going. So Oscar, he would he was active when he was young, but then just over time, his back just gave out and he just couldn't do anything. It was depressing near the end because he was depressed. You could tell he couldn't move. He literally could not move his legs, and it was damn near depressing. Sad. I remember crying just he couldn't walk at all. He couldn't even go to the bathroom. He would just pee or that's depressing. I felt bad for him because we couldn't really help him. Like we spent weeks and weeks buying expensive medicine, going to the vet. We must have spent so much money on him, but it helped prolonged his life for a little while. But he wasn't happy, so eventually one day we had to let him down, put him down. I didn't mean to get depressing there. It's just the train of thought led me to that. It's sad though, dogs, like, because they are with us for their entire lives, but they aren't with us for our entire lives. It's sad to think about. You don't want to think about it, but I don't want to say replaceable, but dogs, they're in cycles. You get a dog and you care for them as best you can. You love them. Like, I love my dogs. But eventually one day they're going to die. That's sad. Alright, I don't want to be too depressing. It's just the train of thought. Recently I've gotten back into hats. Like, I got this hat, it has pineapples and stuff on it. I've gotten back into hats. For a while, like a long time ago, I used to really like hats. And then I just stopped. I stopped wearing them. I don't know why. But over the summer, I've probably bought like 4 hats. I bought this one in Wildwood. Honestly, I'm a big fan of it. I like it a lot. Nothing too crazy. I'm a big fan of fashion. Not take what I just said with like a grain of salt. Not like following the fashion industry or anything like that, but I like to dress nice. Like, I'm wearing a button-up shirt right now, even though I'm not really doing anything else today. But I'm still wearing a button-up shirt and a hat and whatnot. Just because I like to dress nice. Sure, I might be vain. I kind of care about how I look. I think most people are. That being said, I really want to get to the point where I can dress up every single day. Like, I wear a button-up shirt every day. That's not really dressing up, in my opinion. That's casual. Dressing up every day would be a suit and tie. Okay, that grouse is just right next to my feet. Dressing up every day would be like a suit and tie, black pants. You get the blazer and whatnot. I have a lot of those pieces. I have probably like 4 dress pants, maybe 3 or 4. And I have some dress shirts. I have a lot of ties, and I think I have 2 blazers that I really like. I think I have 3, but I only really use 2 of them. And I want to get enough pieces of the attire so I can dress up every day. That might sound excessive, but that's just how I like to view myself. I like to look professional. Not to like hey, not to get compliments. Like, hey Mason, you look nice. No, it's more of a personal thing. I don't care really how anyone else really views it. I don't know. Maybe it's something wrong with me. Just a personal thing that I like to dress up mainly for myself, not really for anyone else. Like, I'd like people to think I look nice, but that's not the main goal at the end of the day. I was drinking mango cranberry juice. I don't have any more now. That was the last bit of it. It's very good. I'm a big fan of cranberries. It's mainly in the juice variety. Eating them, it's alright, but drinking cranberry juice, it's good. Like raspberry cranberry juice, really good. Mango cranberry juice, top tier. Very good. It's great. Fantastic. So I'm thinking about doing more videos like this, where it's just me in front of a camera and some sort of set piece, so it looks decent in the background. Nothing too crazy. It's just me talking. And if you would actually be interested in that, anyone who's watching this, I'm sure it's going to get practically no views. That's perfectly alright. But if anyone is genuinely interested in just these type of videos, I don't know how often, maybe once a week, maybe once a month or something. I'd be fine if doing it once a week. I enjoy this. Tell me in the comments, like, hey, if you like this. If you don't like this at all, if you think this is garbage, feel free to tell me. Quite honestly, I have pretty thick skin. So if you want to make fun of me down in the comments, go for it. No joke, go for it. I challenge you to it. So in Wildwood, they had this arcade. It's called the Gateway 26. They had many arcades. They had this really big one called the Gateway 26. And my friend Hayden and I, we were playing at it a lot. And after our time, over a couple of days, we accumulated like 3,000 tickets, which is insane to think about. Because what Hayden would do is, they had this new version of Space Invaders, where you'd like have like a railgun, you'd shoot the Space Invaders around the screen, like a thing. And if you got the highest score, you'd get 250 tickets like that. And Hayden would keep on getting the highest score, like bam, bam, bam. Then they have this new version of Centipede, where it'd be like 3 players, and 3 players could play, and they would show it all on this gigantic screen. And there's this final boss where you have to fight this spider. And let's say you had like 3 lives, everyone had 3 lives. Even when you got to the final boss, it didn't matter how many lives you had, you'd only get 1 chance. And we tried it like 3 times or so, probably spent a couple, actual money playing this game, this arcade game. And we'd lose. And then the last time, it was kind of funny. Hayden died like super early on. Like the boss probably had like 95% health, and Hayden died super early on. And I was like, oh crap, we're gonna fail this again. And somehow, I just clutched it. Oh well, it's a video game. But it was cool because I got like 600 tickets just from doing that one thing. It was a fun time. Then we had 3,000 tickets in total, and I bought a coconut with like a thing on it because why not? Bought this cane. Yeah, you saw me walk with that earlier in the video. Hayden also bought a cane and a different looking coconut, and then I gave the rest. Then we had like 1,000 tickets left, and I gave it to my girlfriend and this other girl, who I'm friends with. So that was fun. There was this other arcade there though. Like the Gateway 26 was like a really nice arcade. Good management, I'm assuming. It was very big also. This other arcade, it was very sketchy. It was in the bottom of this mall on the boardwalk. It was like you wouldn't even know it was there unless you happened to accidentally stumble upon it, like I did. And while we were there, there was I saw like a quarter on the ground, so I'm like, of course I'm going to pick that up. As you do, it's an arcade. Then I looked by the machine where it was, and it was a claw machine. I stuck my finger in the place where where like you would press the button, then like if you want your quarters back, they would reciprocate there. I grabbed the quarter in there, and there was 2 quarters, and it costed 50 cents to play, so I just got 2 quarters. Well, like I'm assuming one was inside the machine. I'm assuming the other one just fell out. For some reason, no one picked it back up. That's quite absurd. So I had 2 free quarters. So I was like, okay, while I'm at this crappier arcade, the arcade didn't even have a name. Like the other one was the Gateway 26. This one didn't even have a name. So while I was there, I just at this crappy arcade, I just started like pressing all the buttons, hoping that quarters would pop out, and I'd find some every now and then. Then I found this one, and when I pressed it, like it was like kind of like stiff. There's probably many innuendos that I'm saying right now, but whatever. When I pressed it, like a bunch of quarters came out, probably like $4 worth of quarters. So I was like, okay, yeah, woo. So I probably had like a ton of quarters at this point, just from this arcade. Then I found more quarters just like laying around. It's like the arcade was pretty crap, if I'm being honest. There was garbage on the ground. Probably like 60% of the machines were broken or just looked bad, just misshapen. It was just garbage. It wasn't a good arcade at all. So then I took those quarters and I used them at the Gateway because it was a way better arcade, and I wasn't going to waste them at this, not this crappy arcade, which which isn't worth it. Okay, okay. For some reason Colin just put the Subway sticker on the bottom of my coconut, and I just now noticed it. So that's that way. I threw it on the ground, but then I remembered I'll just throw it away when I get inside. The way I'm recording this video, I don't know if you saw when I was walking around, I have 1, 2, 3 books stacked here. Then I have this platform I made out of Legos to hold up my phone. It's not even a tripod or anything. So I have this Lego box literally right here, so I could have built the platform to place my phone. And like, see this mug? Like, if it was on the actual, this is a table I'm at. If it was on an actual table, it would be down this low, and you couldn't see it. But I put my Nintendo Switch case right here, so you can actually see the mug. I think it looks a little better. You can actually see what the mug looks like. So yeah, there was just a drop left of that cranberry mango. I think that'll be the video for now. I don't think there's anything else I really want to talk about at the moment. I might make this a weekly thing, as I was saying, or heck, I might not make another one of these videos ever, if that's the case. If you did enjoy this, please, I implore you, please tell me in the comments. I have no clue if people like this type of content. I know I have virtually no subscribers. I'm sure not many people are going to watch this. But if you did watch this and you genuinely enjoyed this video, please tell me. I'll make more personal content about myself. And, so that'll be all. Thank you for tuning in. So I was just editing the video, and I noticed that, the ending got, like, cut off or whatever. Don't know why my phone just didn't want to record it for some reason, so, oh well. So, thank you. Thank you for watching the video, and, have a good one. Take care.